fall again. I have been thinking about everything we left unsaid. I know I probably didn't get with it like the rest. God, it feels like these past 2 years been nothing but a test.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday podcast. Please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh, is it someone's birthday? Whose birthday is it? It is Nash? Nash's birthday? Is that correct? Well, happy birthday to you. Round of applause. Thank you so much for being an amazing squaddy. I do see that you are here often. Appreciate you being here with us and happy birthday to you. Okay, let's get on to it. A couple of updates. Not going to be a long one, by the way, just a few updates. First of all, Dan Wootton. Dan Wootton, I don't know what lock you have over the tabloids, but it's clearly a very strong one because this happened. So both The Guardian and The Mirror take down a Dan Wootton story after legal warnings. Publishers threatened with damages and costs. The Guardian, Mirror, various other Reach sites. So Reach is the group, the news group. I think they also own Daily Express. And Newsquest, The National, have all removed stories after a legal warning made by a lawyer acting for Dan Wootton. The Guardian story was published at 5:25 p.m. last night, and other sites appear to have referenced that article. The articles have since been taken down. Links for each one of the news stories have been removed. That have been removed now return an error code alongside their original URLs, and the publishers have yet to explain why they decided to withdraw the story. Press Gazette understands that a lawyer acting for Wootton has warned publishers about possible legal action. And I just think it's so cowardly for these big news outlets that can stand up to the likes of Dan Wootton and whoever is protecting him, and they're not. It's only Byline Investigates really that have had any backbone. I mean, I don't even think anyone in international media is picking up on this. It's like they're all scared. It's very, very odd. And you got to wonder who really is protecting this guy. What else are they hiding? Because one of the guys from Byline actually said what they've put out so far is just scratching the surface. And at the end of the day, you know, Dan Wootton and his lawyers could send all the legal threats that they want, but if they can't actually prove that what is being written is a lie, then to me that threat is void. Because if you're saying that these news outlets are lying, okay, we'll take it to court then and prove that they're lying. Anyway, next to Dan Wootton is the likes of Laurence Fox. And we all know what went down a couple of days ago when Laurence Fox said some pretty nasty things about a lady on Dan Wootton's show, and that got Dan fired. And like myself and many people have said, I think that was just GB News's way of getting him out. But now, Laurence Fox has something rather interesting to say. He was actually searched by police today. They entered his home. I don't know why they were there or what they were looking for, whether or not they found what they were looking for, but they were at his home. There were actually numerous police officers in his home searching. He now seems to have shaved his head and is smoking cigars. And he tweeted today, go quietly, Dan, go quietly. So this pretty much confirms what we have suspected about Dan Wootton. He's not going to go down on his own. He's going to drag everybody with him. I don't even think it's enough for Dan Wootton to be paid off a nice hefty sum and disappear. I think that having the spotlight is just as important as having the money. I really do think that something is bubbling, something that is going to truly shock everyone, more than we've already been shocked, knowing what we know about Dan Wootton so far. And remember, Angela Levin also tweeted that there is someone who is paying and protecting Laurence Fox. So the rats, it appears, are just eating each other. No honor amongst thieves, no honor amongst rats. Right, let's go to your comments before we get on to the next thing. Oh, thank you so much to Nash. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I feel so blessed to be part of this global loving family. Thank you, Ab, for all that you do. Thank you for showing up. Really do appreciate you. Thank you also to Michelle. Thank you for the super sticker. And to Lottie for the super sticker also. Thank you all so much. Couldn't do this without you. Day in and day out. Oi. But I'm glad not only just to be doing this podcast and to have this amazing community, but you know, especially growing up as someone from the United Kingdom and knowing what happened during the Danny years and knowing that there was just really no other alternative voices, it's a very strange feeling, and I feel a blessing to actually be that alternative voice. And how different maybe things would have been if we had social media or we had platforms like this back in those days. Tiger Hub, you said, I think all of them in the media have skeletons in their closet, so they're scared to cover this. All of them are scum. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing. Because if you air the other rat's dirty laundry, that rat's going to air your dirty laundry. Lorna, and it has to do with UK libel law, which is different from US. It's up to the publisher to prove their case, not Dan Wootton's lawyers. If Dan Wootton's lawyers file a case in the UK, and in the UK, the publishers always lose. And how unfortunate is it that we have a system like that? This is basically proven that we don't really have freedom of press. If you're scared of printing something that is backed up by evidence, just because somebody who's powerful and has money can come after you. Thank you so much, Missy Gate, for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Thank you. Just a reminder, guys and dolls, if you are going to donate, please do consider donating to Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal, just because YouTube takes 30% of anything that you donate, whereas PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee, it goes pretty much like 95% goes to me. So whatever is most comfortable for you, of course, but always do bear that in mind. And thank you so much. Oh, Shirley, was he actually arrested? Is that the day? I haven't seen that. Okay, I'll look into that for tomorrow. But I wonder why they were searching in his house. And multiple officers as well. There's got to be something. Michelle, you said I was not able to comment last night. I really don't know what I did. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes when the moderators are taking out that troll spray, some people get accidentally hit with the troll spray. I actually think there's one person who I still need to unblock. I think I've blocked like, my gosh, almost 700-800 people since starting this podcast. That's a lot of trolls. Oh. Lilo, he should have gone away quietly. Instead, he released those text messages against Dan, hypocritical. I mean, they're both scum, so I mean, I don't know why he's acting like he's so much better than Dan. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon Augustine, for the super chat and also for wishing Nash a happy birthday. Donna, conspiracy to destroy ULEZ cameras. Okay, yeah, I heard about him having a rant about this. The thing about the ULEZ thing is, wasn't that actually introduced? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that actually introduced by Boris Johnson initially? So, shouldn't he really be taking this out on Boris Johnson? I mean, presumably the current mayor of London wants to also continue it, but it wasn't instigated by Boris Johnson. Okay, so it's definitely because of the ULEZ cameras, right? Oh, thank you so much, Hasna. Well, I'm thriving because of this amazing community. Okay, next thing. Other Waleses. The Waleses were in Wales to celebrate Black History Month that they've never celebrated before. And after chasing away the only person of colour in their family. And like I said, when the news first broke that they were going to be going to Cardiff, the reason they can have the audacity like this is because people show up. And, we can be mad at the Royal Institution all we want. They're going to do what they can get away with, and they get away with it because people are willing to be clowns like this. Could never be me. After everything that we have witnessed from this institution for the last 6 years, could never be me. So today, I am not mad at William or Kate or the monarchy or anyone in this institution. I am mad at everyone who continues to play along with the charade. Because they would not be able to do this if the people in this picture decided that they were going to take a stand and not show up today. If they decided that we're not going to allow ourselves to be used as props after this institution has stomped all over you and made it very clear that they don't see you as their equals. Anyway, while they were there, William decided to crack a joke or two, and one thing that William cannot do very well is crack a joke. He said, "Who just pinched my bottom?" Today, with members of the Windrush generation in Cardiff, he then bantered that he draws a line at kissing. There you go. They also actually went to I think it's a food bank or some kind of refugee center for Ukrainian refugees. As usual, they showed up empty-handed, but as we all know, William will always show up with a smile here and there.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it does more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So,
And now not everybody was impressed And this lady said what we were all thinking. We need houses and education, not photo opportunities. And she had it on her sign. This protester here who showed up. And indeed, that is what we need. We need houses, we need education, we need community building. We need real impact. I don't know if any of you, especially from the UK, have been watching what is being said and what is going on at the Conservative conference. If you haven't seen it already, please do not torture yourself. But it's some rather nasty stuff. And it's very, very worrying. Like, it's literally giving dictator state what's being said at that conference. And all while we have very serious economic issues in this country. We have 4,000 food warm banks. 4,000 warm banks. Don't know how many food banks we have, probably in the thousands also. But you have Kate and William showing up to do ping pong. What does one say? What does one say to any of that? Nokutula, you said, my friends have been saying, did you, Rishi Sunak wife, copying Harry and Meghan during the speech today? I saw a little bit of her speech, but Harry and Meghan didn't come to my mind. A lot of controversy about Rishi Sunak and his wife. She is, I'm pretty sure she's like a billionaire at this point. And them signing contracts while Rishi is still in power to enrich themselves even more. Yes, Bunny, could never be me. Could never be me. Dilly, my spirit couldn't stomach the royal family in person. No. I mean, why? What? And it's not, here you've got pictures of elders, but you've also got pictures of them with younger people. Their parents would have had to approve this. Have no idea what's happening with the picture with Kate. I haven't seen the video. I'm very happy, excited about something. And it's just very, very disappointing to see. Why would you allow yourself to be used as a prop like this? I don't know. Hello, Aquarius Call. Thank you for joining as a new member. Welcome to Asylum. Thank you so much, Sophia, for the coffee. Much appreciated. Oh, you said that you were in hospital listening with all my squaddies family. Oh, well, I'm wishing you a fast recovery. Thank you so much. I'm glad we can help you feel good while you're trying to recover. William and Kate should have stayed at home because they look like they didn't want to be there. They didn't want to be there. They were there for the photo op. Yeah, copying Harry and Meghan's Invictus table for real. Literally. Yeah, a smile here and there. I mean, how many times are they going to show up to food banks empty-handed? Oh. Anime, you said some of it is painful. They don't seem to care or understand that the trauma is enough. William and his full smile thinking, hurry up and take a picture. Yeah, that is literally what he was thinking in that moment. And how weird is it to think that William is going to be his father's age by the time he comes into that time when he's going to take over and take the throne. Can you imagine where the monarchy is going to be at that point? Can you imagine where the British press is going to be at that point? Now that the British press, as I predicted well over a year ago, are now becoming the story. Mm-mm. Yes, Valerie, it does truly look awful with the forced smiling. And Lewis, they don't recognize Lily and Archie or stand up for the derogatory comments against those kids. Also, William said he already had a nephew when asked about Archie. Yes. I remember that, you remember that, but these people, they don't seem to care. All right, folks, gonna wrap it up. Thank you as always for coming. We are at the beginning of October. Goodness knows what else this month is gonna bring us, but Sussex September was a success. Sussex successful September. Nice little tongue twister there. And, for that, I am grateful. I am so happy. My mind is still very much in Invictus mode. And, regardless of what else comes now, the success of Invictus and the show of, Harry and Meghan's just happiness and getting on with their lives. Those videos at the Beyonce concert were just such a game changer. And what I loved most about that whole thing was that it was very much citizen journalism that got those videos online and had them going viral the way that they did, and the way it just dismantled the British media's narrative and turned things around. So, with Sussex September being a success, let's just remember to celebrate the wins, and September was a fantastic win. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much, Olivia Johnson, for being a member for 14 months. Incredible. Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Ciao.
For a fact, they both don't like that woman.
Yep, I told you.
I tell you that because, furthermore, if you look at the situation, their father met that woman when he was 29. Do you know how old Diana was? 16. Diana was
Oh
16.
my goodness.
My man
What
was
would they say in 2023?
You see? The eight police have not said anything.
The
So
police.
now, when your
Severe grooming.
imagine your mother goes on TV
brutal, man.
and says your father and his descendants and his predecessors are bullying me, they're making me not eat, the woman is giving me sleepless nights, and then my mother dies, and then you go and marry that woman. Huh? You think I'm gonna like that woman?
Wait, that is a slap in the face.
A big slap in the face. But for William, as you said, he's sucking up because what? For him, he wants to be king.
He wants
He wants to be king. So, but Harry, my guy, my brother, sticking up for his
William
brother.
is what you call a man that does not stand for anything, can fall for anything.
He will fall. Look at him. He's just like the wind.
That's why his head is falling as well. His hair is falling out.
Allegedly, he's also like father, like son. I hear.
Yeah.
He also has a side copying, but
Allegedly, but allegedly. Is this a news flash?
And allegedly,
are you breaking?
She was there at the
We
coronation.
didn't confirm it. We didn't hear it here.
Me, I'm just talking what I read in the newspapers.
What newspaper is this?
That already she was also there at the coronation. On Camilla's side. That's what I saw.
William had chest, eh?
Allegedly. So for me, I don't think they like her, but they tolerate her.
So they have a department of side piece affair.
Uh-huh.
You don't see that?